Winnie the Pooh, I would encourage you to pay attention to Winnie the Pooh because his stories, written by a guy named A.A. Milne, was just fabulous. Okay, so if you ever have an opportunity and you want something that's really relaxing to read or something, check out Winnie the Pooh. Anyway, so promise me, this is for you seniors, you'll always remember you're braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. Well, it applies to all of us though, doesn't it really, right? Yeah, so just remember that. Good words from Winnie the Pooh, right? Yeah. Okay, so what are we doing today? Well, let's see if I have a background in here because that's one of the problems I'm having with Zoom today. There we go. So hoy es miércoles, el 13 de mayo. Senior grades are due at the end of the day today, clase. So please stay in Zoom and work to complete any assignments. I know that Brooklyn, I think I got your speaking. Yes. And Arshad, I'm not sure if I got your speaking. So you might want to do that today. The other day I came home and okay. Go ahead and put that up on your screen, Brooke. Anyway, AT&T is digging out my front yard to lay some new fiber cables or something. And so I'm not so sure that they're not the cause. I even called them and told them not to wait until the end of the school year. But okay, looks good, Brooke. Looks good. So I'm not so sure they're not the source of all my troubles. Okay. All right. Gotcha. Okay, so let me get my screen pulled up. You guys, it's the end of the year. You know what I'm saying? We need to be a little loose. A little loose. As long as we have our work done, of course. Okay, I'm hoping this will load. And let's see what we can do. All right. Okay, so let's do a real quickie review. Yay, seniors. I know you're going to be with us tomorrow, but I'm just happy for you guys, right? Good thing. All right, click on the link in chat, por favor. You'll have work time. Let's just play this game for a little bit, and then you all can, if you have some Spanish things you want to work on, you can feel free to do that, or seniors if you have something else. All right, who's the manatee? Click on the link, you guys, because one person can't play on their own. So, Marion, where's your camera? Marleisha, are you in the game? Here we go. All right, Jamarian. Thank you. It's a good little review here. Ah, the plaza. Our hotel is next to the plaza in the city, right? Yeah. All right, let's keep going. Where were you to do your history homework? Where did you go to do your history homework? Yeah, at the library, la biblioteca. I put my clothes and my beds in a what? Where do I, if I'm traveling, where do I put my things? Yeah, in my suitcase. Remember suitcase? La maleta, la maleta. Ooh, this is a hard one. Okay, let's keep trying. I go in something from the United States to Argentina. So how do I travel from the United States to Argentina? Good. In airplane. Good job. We can swim in. Where can we swim? Ah, in La Playa. La Playa was our beach. See. I something by boat. I traveled by boat last week. Ah, viaje, because it's I, remember, and it's preterite. Yeah, so it ends in an E, not an O. Okay. I told you that was the one that's always so tricky. Okay, use something at the restaurant the day before yesterday. So we want to say you ate. Very good. Comiste. Good job. Jorge went to visit my grandma. Bought tickets last month. Oh no. Alex and I bought tickets, compramos. Remember, good old nosotros, it never changes. Anna and Paco traveled to the coast. Wow, that was fast. That didn't even give us any time, did it? Let's keep trying. Manuel traveled to Italy last spring. He traveled to Italy last spring. Very good. Viajó, because it's the opposite, right? It's the opposite of present tense. Okay, Christina wrote us many letters from Argentina last year. Wrote us. Christina wrote us. She wrote us. Escribió, because it's an IR verb. Escribir. So escribió with the I. I something in class last Tuesday. I sang. I sang. Yo cante. Cante. Yep. We something in the park yesterday. We studied. Good old nosotros. Muy bien. Estudiamos. Good job, you guys. Sticking with it. Mateo something his suitcases in the airport. He lost them last month. So past tense. He lost his suitcases. Muy bien. Perdió. Good job, you guys. Good job. In the airport, I something my passport yesterday. I showed them my passport yesterday. It's an AR verb. That's a hard one. Enseñé, right? Because it's yo and it's an AR verb. Good job. Enseñé. Yesterday, we something at a restaurant. Yeah, almorzamos. It's a regular AR verb. It's nosotros, right? Good. Class something at 9 o'clock last year. Class started. So it started at 9 o'clock last year. All right, let's do a couple more. They lived. Very good. Vivieron. They lived. Okay, they plural. And it's an IR verb, vivir. All right, number 20. This will be our last one. You and I. So nosotros, it's a good way to finish it off. Muy bien, vendimos. All right, you guys did a great job. That was a hard one. Okay, we're going to stop there. All right, great. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna get my computer organized here. So Mr. Phillips sent me a response to my request about Zoom. And he basically said that because of this scenario with Canvas being all messed up, that our school year stuff could be just as messed up. So that's the answer. Okay, next thing I have for us today, you guys, I know it's a shorter day. How much time do we have? A few more minutes. I have it's another sort of challenging thing about riddles. So if you want to play along, that would be good. Okay. So let me get my settings right here. Okay. And we'll just do a couple of these too.
La primera, the first one, blanca por dentro.
There it is. English. Okay, here we go.
Verde por fuera. Si no sabes, espera. ¿Qué es? Now on the screen. Blanca
Okay,
por
so white on the outside, or white on the inside, green on the outside. If you don't know, wait. So what is it, you guys? White on the inside, green on the outside. Can we think of something that's white on the inside and green on the outside? Ideas, Brooke? Think fruit. Think of a piece of fruit. I'll give you that hint. What fruit is white on the inside and green on the outside? Any ideas? In English, you can pop it. I mean, I'm not asking you to think about it in Spanish. What fruit is white on the inside and green on the outside? Any ideas, Brooklyn? Okay, that's a good guess, Marlasia. Brooklyn, you got a guess? Okay. It says if you don't know, wait, right? Si no sabes, espera. So let's see what it is.
dentro, verde por fuera. Si no sabes, espera. ¿Qué es? So it translates to something like white on the inside, green on the outside. If you don't know, wait. What is it? But we lose the riddle. The answer is la pera.
A pear, la pera. Okay. See, all right, let's try another one.
La pera. The pear. And it's a play with words. Espera, la pera. All right, the next one. Tiene dientes y no come. Tiene cabeza y no es hombre. ¿Qué es? Tiene dientes y no come. Tiene cabeza.
So it has teeth, but it doesn't eat. What do you think? Any guesses? It's just meant to be silly. Any guesses, you guys? Teeth, but doesn't eat. Okay, let's see what she says.
It has teeth but doesn't eat. It has a head, but it's not a man. What is it? The answer is el ajo.
Garlic. Garlic.
El ajo, the garlic. If I'm going too fast, remember that you can pause the video. All right, la siguiente. Se parece a mi madre, pero es más mayor. Tiene otros hijos que mis tíos son. Otra vez, again. Se parece a mi madre, pero es más mayor. Tiene otros hijos que mis tíos son. ¿Quién es? Who is
Okay, so I'll let her say it and I'll
it?
stop again. Oh, they didn't give us a chance. Okay. Looks like my mom, but is older, has other children that are my uncles. So it would have been my grandmother, right? Okay, let's try one last one.
The answer is la abuela. La abuela. She looks like my mother, but it is older. She has other children that are my uncles. The answer is grandma. All right, the next one. Suena a la misma hora todas las mañanas para decirnos a todos fuera de la cama. Otra vez.
Okay, that's an easy one, right? It rings at the same time every morning to tell us to get out of bed. Sasha? Was our answer? What you think? It rings at the same time every morning to tell us all to get out of bed. I love that, Marlasia. That's a great answer. I love that. Brooklyn, you got one? Okay, well, let's see what she says.
¿Ves? Suena a la misma hora todas las mañanas para decirnos a todos
Okay, Brooke,
fuera de
let's
la
see if you're
cama.
right.
It can be translated to something like it goes off at the same time every morning to tell us all get out of bed. And the answer, la respuesta es el
An
despertador.
alarm clock. All righty. El despertador, an alarm clock. Muy bien. Okay, so here's the question. Do you want one more riddle or do you need work time? One more. Okay, Marlasia.
El despertador. The alarm clock. All right, let's look at some harder ones.
Uh-oh.
Todos pasan por mí, pero yo nunca paso por nadie. Todos preguntan por mí, pero yo nunca pregunto por nadie. ¿Qué es? Otra vez. Todos pasan por mí, pero yo nunca paso por nadie.
Okay, so everyone passes through me, but I never pass through it. Everybody asks, or everything asks about me, but I don't ask about anything or anyone. So what could that be? That's really hard. I don't even think I got that one figured out. What passes through?
Todos preguntan por mí, pero yo nunca pregunto por nadie.
But I never ask about anyone. Everything passes through me, but I never ask about it. Could it be our health, you guys? Everybody asks about our health, but we never ask it. What do you think? Or time? Time? I don't know. Any guesses? I don't have a guess. Well, those are my guesses. Health or time. You got any guesses, you guys? Let's see what she says while you're thinking.
Guess. It can be translated to something like everyone walks by me, but I never walk by anyone. Everyone asks for me, but I never ask for anyone. What is it?
Any other guesses? Your name. Oh, Marlacia. Ooh, look at you. Brooklyn? Guess? Let's see. Let's see if Marlacia is right. Oh,
The answer is la
yeah, very good.
calle.
The street. A street. Everybody walks or passes through the street, but I never ask about it. Everybody asks about me, like where do I go if I need directions, right? Yeah, the street. Okay, that was it. That was our riddles for the day. Those were kind of hard, weren't they? Okay, so work time, feel free. You guys, we have about 10 minutes, I want to say. 8 minutes actually. So if you have questions about something in Spanish, let me know. I think Brooke, I think you're pretty done because you just turned in that one this morning. So if you need to work on something for another class, that's fine. We just need to stay in Zoom. Marlacia, I haven't checked your status lately, so you might want to do that. And I'm assuming that you guys realize that like Canvas is your grade book in Canvas is not being updated, right? Y'all know that, right? So if you're going to check your grades, you need to check your grade status in Infinite Campus, okay? Yeah. I have so much wonkiness right now, technologically speaking. Okay, Brooke, I need a favor from you. Can you hear me? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Or
Yes, ma'am, I can hear you.
okay. So I'm not able right now to access Infinite Campus. So I'm going to keep trying. Okay, I was saying, give me some time this afternoon because I cannot get in to Infinite Campus. So double check that I put in that grade on that last assignment you just did. Okay, does that make sense? In other words, I want you to go back behind me and make sure.
Yes, ma'am, I will.
Okay, thank you. Because I don't trust this issue anymore. Okay. All right, Brooke, it let me in. I'm going to try to add your score and save it and then give it a minute and then you can refresh your screen, Brooke. Marleisha, I just want to remind you too of the speaking and those near pods, okay? You with me, Marleisha? Okay. Okay,
Infinite
Brooke,
Campus put my grade in. I just got the notification.
okay, it did.
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so Marleisha, let's just touch base here. Okay, Marleisha, check the chat. And let me know if you have any questions. Okay. All right, Marleisha, I got that. Okay, that's our, for the story practices blocked. Oh, that's the one, is that the one for the Little Red Riding Hood? Okay. just go on to your next, go on to the next module on Mi Primer Dia, and I'll try to figure that out. Okay, no worries. Okay, all right, you guys, that's our time. Adios a todos. Have a great rest of your day. Brooke, countdown. Woo-hoo. Adios.